finding God's presence in daily modern life. Good morning, friends. Sometimes when we think about God's presence, we imagine it only happening in big, dramatic ways. Burning bushes, parting seas, miracles that make the headlines of history. But the truth is, God is just as present in the everyday, in the ordinary moments of our modern lives, as He was in the stories of Scripture. The trick is learning how to notice Him. God in the ordinary. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." That's not just about sitting in silence on a mountaintop. In today's world, it might mean pausing for a breath between meetings or choosing not to reach for your phone first thing in the morning. Even in traffic, in the kitchen, or at your desk, there's an invitation to be still and recognize God is right here. Think about Jesus Himself. He spent most of His life not in the spotlight, but as a carpenter, working with His hands, eating meals, walking dusty roads. That tells me God's presence isn't limited to church buildings or spiritual retreats. It's right there in the day-to-day. God in our relationships. Jesus said in Matthew 25:40, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." That means when you check in on a friend, when you're patient with your kids, or when you show kindness to a stranger, you're not just being nice. You're encountering God's presence in another person. In our modern world, relationships are often digital, but even a text of encouragement can carry God's love. Maybe God's presence is in the coworker who makes you laugh on a stressful day, or in the barista who remembers your order. God in our work and efforts. Colossians 3:23 reminds us, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters." That includes everything from answering emails to folding laundry. God's presence transforms routine work into holy work. You might not feel like you're doing something spiritual when you balance a budget, change diapers, or sit in a classroom. But if you do it with love, you're inviting God into that moment. God in creation around us. Romans 1:20 says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made." Even in our busy, concrete-filled world, creation whispers God's presence. The sunrise on your commute, the rhythm of rain on your window, even the way your body takes a deep breath, all of it points back to Him. So here's the invitation. God's presence isn't hiding. It's woven into your life already. In the stillness, in the people you meet, in your work, and in creation. The more you train your eyes and heart to look for Him, the more you'll notice He's been there all along. Maybe this week, instead of waiting for a spiritual moment, try asking at the end of each day, "Where did I see God today?" You might be surprised at the answers, through a smile, a song on the radio, or even a moment of unexpected peace in the middle of chaos. God is here, always, even now. Follow Bible Daily for daily verses and encouragement.